Kennedy was very much more cautious, and he spent all the days of the crisis asking what's going through Khrushchev's mind. He's a human being, what's he doing? And he finally came to the realization, this is not meant by Khrushchev to be the end of the world. This is not meant, we can both pull back. And that's what they ended up doing. And then that was October 1962. And in 1963, Kennedy made a campaign for peace that led to the Partial Nuclear Test Ban Treaty, which was signed with the Soviet Union in July 1963. And it culminated, I think, in Kennedy's assassination because there were enough people in the US government that didn't like his peace initiatives. And so I think it was an inside job. And I think the evidence grows all the time that it was. But in any event, Kennedy's idea was the two sides can make peace. And when he said that, and he said it in the most beautiful terms, and his speechwriter was a gifted person named Theodore Sorensen that I got to know, luckily, because he lived in our neighborhood when I came to Columbia University, and I got to know him. He said in the most eloquent and beautiful words imaginable, we can make peace, even with the Soviet Union, even at the height of the Cold War. And he said it so beautifully that when Khrushchev heard the speech, he immediately called the American envoy, Averell Harriman, and said, I want to make peace with your president, because he was inspired by the words, actually. And they made peace. And that treaty lasted, and it led to the Nuclear Non-Proliferation Treaty 5 years later. It changed the world. And so that's the optimistic side. Go for peace. Instead, this awful president of ours, when he could function still, he was terrible. Biden. All he could do was insult Putin every moment. How are you going to make peace if all you do is throw insults at the one who heads a country with 6,000 nuclear warheads? This is crazy.